Latest EA Sports recommended rosters featuring more than 1,000 additional players, or choose the rosters from our original launch. The Rocky Mountains provide the backdrop in Boulder, Colorado, and if you're looking for the Buffaloes, they ain't hard to find. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the band's doing their part to try to distort the vision of the visitors. The Sharks ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Buffaloes offense will get the first crack at it here. And here he comes, and you may think that you can take a wide receiver out of the game plan, but Jesse, with this guy, he sort of believes, I'm him. I'm the dude.
Yeah, and he gives defensive coordinators nightmares, too. I swear, when you watch this guy's highlight tape, man, he scares you to death with his speed. He can take the top off the...
He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. And he was weaving his way and finally brought down around the 23-yard line.
Well, that wasn't the start they were looking for on offense. They're trying to be aggressive, first play of the game, and throw it. Bad decision by the quarterback, though, leads to an INT.
Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got it. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sharks. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Well, somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air, Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Feeling some heat. He's got it. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Nice job by the quarterback and receiver working the curl route. Receiver got his depth and he fought back to the football, helping make that completion a whole lot easier.
Getting some heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Offense gets set for second down. To the air, it's Sanders. Unloads to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. And that pass intercepted. Got room on the return. The 30. Past the 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Colorado! This time, it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone, your eyes get big as saucers. Go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. The offense lining up for a first down play. Running back goes in motion. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There was a bit of a bobble, and because of it,
and he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long. Trying to get to him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. He's looking downfield to throw. Got a man, it's Williams. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And here in the second quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They'll go back to work after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 36. Looking for a man. It's Sanders. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's got the back in the middle. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Caught near the sticks. It's Manning. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. He wants to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
That is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
That's now the 2nd missed field goal for this guy. You have to wonder if the weather is playing a bit of a factor. Not easy to kick in these kind of conditions with all this rain.
Only 7 seconds remaining in the 1st half. Let's see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. One more snap coming before halftime. Back to pass, it's Sanders. Unloads to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Buffaloes will kick it away to start the 2nd half. From inside his own 15, looking for room. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Jet sweep to the receiver. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. He makes the connection. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Motion from the offense. The give. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And it's just simple. Simple 1st down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Caught in the backfield, it's McGowan. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. And the Sharks are marching down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Dances away from one. Hey, that's a live ball. And this fumble bounces out of bounds. Second down after the offense recovered its own fumble.
And they'll take over first and 10.
The give out of the gun. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Here on third down. Looking to throw for it. He wants to take the top off. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. The Sharks will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Trying to move the sticks on third down. Back to throw, it's Sanders. Fires it down the seam. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Rifles it down the middle. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
They'll try the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And this one splits the uprights. There's a lot of celebrating going on over there after taking the lead, but there is still time on the clock. And here's the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Looking to pass. It's Sanders. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And inside the 25. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, trying to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Throws to the tight end. He caught it. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. From the gun, pocket starts to go. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. You got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lanes, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. Catches it inside his 20, chance to really gain some ground. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Makes his connection. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. Looking to go up top on first down. Finds a man by himself. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. They're working that left side. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And the Sharks are threatening in the red zone. He's going to pass on second down. Throw to the end zone. Picked off. Takes it the other way. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.